your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. So what's the business? How have y'all been? You been good? You been good, child? So, alright, honey, we gonna get this Sweet Solutions popping. I know y'all see. Well, no, wait. I remember when the title used to be at the top. Now the title right at the bottom. It's been forever since I've done the Sweet Solutions. And I asked Facebook and Twitter, should I do Sweet Solutions or Real Housewives of Atlanta review? And I mean, Sweet Solutions won like a motherfucker. So I guess y'all, you know, some of y'all kind of missing them. Now, I probably am going to do Real Housewives of Atlanta tomorrow, just because between Atlanta Housewives and Love and Hip Hop, I've written like 5 notes between between both of them and have not done one video. So I'm going to do this damn video tomorrow. We going to get that damn thing out. Shout out to all the sweeties who helped me when it came to my nails. Okay. Because I posted a status saying I think I want to get my nails done. And you know, I've always got, you know, my regular nails done and stuff like that. But I haven't had, like, you know, this shit in some years. I think it's been about 5 years since the last time I've gotten my nails you know, done with the shit on it. So now they got new shit. It's been so long. You know, of course I've heard of gel nails. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I heard of gel nails. Then they got something called crystal nails. I was like, what the fuck? Like, somebody help me, you know. And so I appreciate everybody who helped me on that status. I did get them done. I got the shape, coffin shape. They're cool, but it's like almost like learning how to walk all over again, child. Because I'm like, when I first got them done the other day, I tried to zip my zip up. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Let's just say I got to get used to this shit. I'm going to figure out, by the time it's time for me to get a fill in, I'm either going to get them filled in, I'm going to have them take these shits off. We'll see. But alright, child, let's get into, before we get into it, boo, Mayweather's ass won. And I know a lot of y'all was rooting for Mayweather. I went to a Mayweather fight, okay? I mean, a fight party. And people was like, who's voting for Mayweather? And who's, I mean, not voting, but rooting for Mayweather. And who's rooting for Pacquiao? And why was there one guy, he wasn't even damn Filipino, because I think that, isn't that what Pacquiao is? Filipino or some shit. He just looked Asian. He looked different from everybody else. It was just one guy at the party. So when they started doing, singing the song that they sing for Pacquiao that was in a different language and shit, why everybody looked at the dude? Why somebody gonna say, he the only motherfucker that know what they say? I said, see, yeah. And they was like, he the only Pacquiao fan. And I was like, no. And everybody was, other people were saying, they said, nah, y'all just Mayweather haters. I said, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. You're right. I'll take that. See, you gotta know when to accept your shit. And he's right. I'm not a Pacquiao fan. I ain't never even seen that motherfucker fight before. But Mayweather's just so, and I'm not saying he doesn't. Here's the difference. He has the right to be arrogant in his field. Like, I mean, he is the champion. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about everything else in his fucking life. I mean, goodness gracious. When I interviewed Pacquiao, see, I should. I interviewed Mayweather. But when I interviewed Mayweather, I was working for somebody else. It wasn't Sweet Addictions TV. And these motherfuckers lost the fucking video. So I never posted it. Excuse me. I never posted the damn thing. So that's why y'all never got to see it. I wish it was for me, though, because y'all would have seen that shit. He was just so arrogant. Even, well, shit, that's not even about boxing. Anyway, this is supposed to be Sweet Solutions, chat. Anyway, okay. Let's go. With his hugging ass. Wait. And somebody told me, well, that's how Mayweather fights. That he does that all the time. I said, so you mean to tell me that Mayweather wins all his fights because he hugs and runs? That's how he win all his shit? That's how he win all his shit? But I had the nerve to say he was the greatest and Muhammad Ali wasn't because of his like rope-a-dope type shit. I mean, you do the same shit. You run around and you hug. Like, anyway. Alright, child, let's get on with it. Alright, first one. Hey, Candy. Okay, so here's the background. Me and this dude have been together for about a year and a half. We were engaged and ended it for various reasons because it wasn't the right timing in our lives to try to get married. We had recently broke up for about a month and started back talking about 2 months ago. During this period, I have found out that he likes boys as well and has had sex with about 8 of them. Oh, he a hooker. That was only broke up for 2 months. He can fuck 8 niggas. Goddamn. Okay. He still has guy hoes, which is what he calls them, but claims he likes girls more. It took him a year and a half to come out to me, so I sort of feel betrayed and disgusted in a sense. I'm not homophobic at all. At all is in all caps. I'm just not sure how I feel about the fact that my guy likes guys too. We've only had sex once, and it makes it different. It makes it different and things uncomfortable when I hear him talk about guys being cute or their body being bad. I was just the first person he told and didn't scold him in any manner, but I did tell him I couldn't be with him. This resulted in him stabbing himself. Oh, so he a hooker and he crazy. I'm currently feeling confused about this fact that I am not sure if I can do this, but feeling as if I have to for his sake. Am I wrong for seeing him differently after all this time? What would you do, Candy? Okay. Y'all heard that very last. What would I do? Me, Candy, her, she, me. First let me answer the first question. Do I think you're wrong for seeing him differently? No, because you don't see him differently like as a friend. You know, you ain't tripping off of what he got going on. You just see him differently as far as you don't want to fuck him no more. And that's okay. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I've said this plenty of times before. If for some reason something happens and my husband come to me and say, so, I like fucking niggas. I'm like, you know? What? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, we not fucking no more. And that's just because shit like to see when he told you he was fucking niggas, but he liked girls more, and y'all got back together, you stayed with him, so I kind of almost feel like you would have been straight if he wasn't still throwing it in your face like, damn, that nigga fine, that nigga body. I'd be sitting there like, bitch. What? You know, it's one thing, you know, if you're bisexual, but being bisexual, and you have to accept that there's some people who will still be cool with you, but they don't want to be in, you know, a relationship with you. Like being bisexual, there's a lot of gay dudes, you know, some gay dudes that I know, they don't fuck with a bisexual dude. Because they like, nah, nigga, you either with me and, or you ain't. And then there's women who's like, no thank you. Yeah, I don't ever be one of me. We would still be cool. Nigga, boom, boom, bow. Nigga, what you doing Friday? Let's go to the movies. Pick up some niggas. But I wouldn't be able to, you know, fuck you. I'm sorry, I couldn't find nothing, a classier way to say it. So no, I don't think you're wrong for now. You feel like that relationship can't, you can have a relationship with him as far as y'all being cool, y'all partners, but you don't want to have a romantic relationship because, you know, you feel uncomfortable. Like, if you feel comfortable with it, then you straight. But if you feel uncomfortable with anything in your life, you shouldn't just do it because it makes another person happy. If you're uncomfortable with something, then damn it, you're uncomfortable. And, you know, take yourself out of that situation, keep it moving. Now, it's crazy that you say did he stab himself in the leg? I'm only asking because you flashed me back. I had a crazy little motherfucker that I was dating. And once I said, nigga, I'm done with the bullshit, nigga stabbed himself in the leg. And the dumbass didn't quite calculate it right. And he hit a tendon or something. Because the nigga tried to get up and walk and fell to the ground. Somebody had to come get him, carry his big 6'5" ass out of the house and put him in the car to take him to the hospital. So I was just asking. But I understand how you feel. You don't want him to hurt himself. But listen, that means he got some issues he need to work out. Be his friend. Be there for him. Help him figure out what the fuck is wrong with him, you know. But if it gets too intense for you, then you just have to remove yourself from that situation. Because just because you're feeling bad, you know, like, oh shit, he gonna hurt himself. You can, if he gonna hurt himself, bitch, who's to say he ain't gonna hurt you too? I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. So like I said, I would be like, look, bro, we good. I'm cool. I'm here for you. Nigga, what? What? Me and you, we cool. But, one, we're not having a sexual relationship. Two, you stab yourself again, and nigga, I'm gone forever. Because if you gonna fuck you up, you gonna fuck me up eventually. And I ain't got time. Because it take a crazy motherfucker to fuck their own self up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I forgot I gotta do this shit. Your question will be answered on the next Sweet Solutions. Alrighty. Hey Candy, I've been watching from the beginning and love your show. Uh-oh, OG, sweetie. Firstly, I would like to thank you for your advice on a previous Sweet Solutions where you stated that some women like bad guys and reject the nice guys. The memory of you saying that helped me to stop going back to someone who I loved for all the best reasons and completely wanted to put the bad things to the side. You helped me notice a good guy was there for me, and I'm excited about my new relationship. Oh, well, that's great. My question is, how do I open up to my new friends? I'm 20 and I've just met two really great girls. We are so close now. They listen to me. What? Oh, I'm slow. They listen to me properly, unlike any friends or family I've had before. They are funny, we bring out the best in each other, etc. One of the girls recently told me she was molested growing up, and she was comfortable telling me. I also was molested growing up. The thing is, I don't trust anyone or tell anyone anything, so I just listen. I would love to open up like she has. I've never had friends like these before, and I'd love to begin trusting people. How can I work on this? Is there any point to even open up? I'm worried that there's no point. But would love to try. Thanks, Candy. I mean, as far as the molestation part comes, you share that when you feel comfortable. Like, I'm not going to tell you just because she opened up to you about it that you should open up to her about it, because something like that, sometimes if people haven't dealt with it, when it comes back up, it takes you right back to that place. You know, and I was there for a while. All my OG sweeties know, way, you know, some years ago when I used to talk about when people used to write me, honey, tears just pouring, you know, because when you're not healed from it and it comes back up, it fucks you up. Do you understand? And as far as me, I can't even say that I'm all the way healed from it. It's kind of weird because for myself, I'm good. But when I think of my daughter, we didn't even go there because Chad, but that puts me in a fucked up state of mind if I get anxiety even thinking something like that could happen to her. You know what I'm saying? So that fucks me up. So I haven't healed all the way. You understand? But if I can talk about me all day and I'm good. But a part of me, if I think of any of the shit that happened to me at a young age happened to her, I'd fucking just go on a rampage. Okay? So that part, honey, you open up when you feel absolutely comfortable with that person or whoever it may be, when you want to open up about it. That, we ain't even going to touch on that. When you ready, you ready. As far as opening up is, you know, I guess you feel like sharing your personal shit, if that's what you're talking about, as far as opening up. I'm going to tell you what I've learned. Now, this may not help you, as far as opening up. What I've learned is, in this day and age, it's so hard to trust people. I'm trying to think of something that could actually make you be like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna open up. But I don't know how old you are, but what I've learned with age is the person that you think will have your back 500%, sometimes turns out to be the bitch that's stabbing you in your back and you don't even know it. And when you find out, it's like, oh, bitch. You know? So, personally, because you're asking me from where I'm at now, from what I've gone through to where I'm at now, I'm cool with people. There might be little things, little openings I may open up to, you know, the few people that are now around me. But I've just learned that everybody don't need to know your business. I mean, it's just true. Everybody don't need to know your business. They don't. Sometimes you have friends where these your go out and party friends. Okay? You go out, you party with them. These are, you know, your scholar friends. These are motherfuckers you can have, you know, intelligent conversation with. You understand what I'm saying? These are people you may fuck every now and again. You know, whether it's your boyfriend or if you just, you know, out there loosey-goosey, whatever the case may be. But after you done with these groups of people, take your ass home where it's just you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, I may not be the right person to ask that question. Because literally, y'all, these past 2 years, well, not this year, but, you know, go back 13 and 14. Honey, 2 worst years of my fucking life. Do you understand me? Oh my God. If y'all only knew the bullshit I went through in 13 and 14, baby, honey, y'all would like send me prayer cloths and cake and cookies and cards and so much. But, you know, I'm glad that it was revealed to me who were my friends and who weren't. Even with family members, I'll cut out. Now it's to the point to where if you show me your ass, I'm going to just cut you off. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to have, I'm not going to call and tell you what you did because you know what the fuck you did. Me telling you ain't going to stop you. You just going to find another way to fuck me over because now I know that you fucking me over. So, you don't have to just completely open up your life to any and everybody. You know, of course, now if you get married to the little nice man you met, you know, you may want to open up to him. But you don't have to, you can still have a good, you know, friendships and acquaintances and, you know, you don't have to completely tell everybody your business. All your business ain't nobody's business but yours. You get what I'm saying? So, it's, you good, honey. You good. But, like I said, if you feel like you want to, ain't that a bitch. I knew it didn't, damn copy. I ain't copy no damn search domains. Anyway, if you feel like you want to open up, then slowly open up. Like maybe the next time, one of them are talking about the things you actually went through. Just throw a little tidbit. Oh yeah, I went through that, girl, and you know, just a little, and then you know that's it. Let's switch. Wait till somebody else talk. Let it be. But I will say, there's nothing wrong with keeping to yourself. It's okay just to be that ear to listen. It's okay to listen to your other friends, and maybe if they ask for something, it's okay. You don't gotta share your, you know, your whole life with nobody. You good? I truly believe that, cause I truly believe that. I really do. Cause honey, I seen a meme not too long ago where it says nowadays snakes are calling you bro, bae, and sis, and that's some real shit. That's some real shit. The motherfucker you talk to every day could be, as soon as y'all hang up, could be stabbing your ass in the back, honey, and you don't even fucking know it. Okay. Hey, Candy, my name is, please don't mention. I done told y'all, if y'all don't want me to say y'all name, don't say your name in the damn thing, crazy asses. My name is KK. And I wanted your advice on how to deal with my father. I am 33, and my mother and father divorced when I was 10 years old. And up until that point, I was always daddy's little girl. He moved from Mississippi to California, and within a few years, he married my stepmother, who supposedly had money. He went on trips around the world, to cruises, just basically lived life great. Without me and my 2 older brothers, of course. My issue with him is that he puts my mom down and tells me that we would have turned out better if it were not for her. He waits until we are grown to tell us about our lives. He once told me that his friends' kids are lawyers and doctors, and his kids ain't shit. Ooh. Papa with his funk ass. I get so pissed at him because while he was out having the time of his life, she was doing the best she could to raise us. He never paid child support or gave us anything. He conveniently became a Jehovah's Witness when he married his new wife. She said conveniently. Although he makes it a point to come down every Thanksgiving to eat all my damn food. He was born and raised in Mississippi, but he views us as less than because we live here. When I do talk to him, I'm basically holding the phone while he tells me about a trip he's going on or money he received. I'm just sick of the bragging and him feeling like he is better than us. I have 3 kids and he barely knows their names. Oh, that's fucked up. Excuse me. We call my son RJ, and every time he mentions him, he calls him JR. He gave my youngest two things in their life. A Chick-fil-A Happy Meal toy, not the food, just the toy. He done ate the damn Chick-fil-A. That's a dirt. You know Chick-fil-A good. You ain't gonna get a baby some little nuggets and them waffle fries with you. Let me stop. You somebody dead. Okay. Where the hell was I? And a Mickey Mouse hat from him and his wife's trip to Disney. When he calls, he asks if the kids are still playing with the items. What the fuck? Don't insult me or my kids that way. I'm far from poor. My kids have way too many toys. He acts as though he did them a favor. Him and his wife come to Mississippi for Thanksgiving this year, and they stayed at a hotel that I worked at. I gave him a really good rate of $49.99 per night. The normal rate is $89.99. They stayed 4 days. Can you believe that they changed rooms 3 times, complained to every employee about their room, and when they checked out, his wife had the nerve to want to be comped because of their dissatisfaction. I do not understand how he could come to my job and embarrass me this way. Do you think I should tell him how I feel? I know the Bible says to honor your mother and father, but I'm considering writing him a letter to end our relationship. Thanks so much. If you do, take a look at his profile on Facebook. Don't say it out loud, please. Okay. I'm going to tell you like this. You know, sometimes, once you get older, especially with a parent that was absent, you know, when they try to come back in your life when you're grown, sometimes that shit don't work. Because you like, bruh, the fuck? You know, even though it's your father, it's like, nigga, you wasn't there. You know, and like you said, you were daddy's little girl. So soon as he moved, it's like he said, you know, husband him hoe. I mean, I didn't mean to call y'all hoe, but you know what I mean. And he went on by his business. And now he's trying to come back. When he comes back, he belittles you. You know, he talks down about you and your brothers. He talks shit about your mama, the one who actually raised you and wasn't off jet setting some goddamn where. I'm sure mama could have pulled a sugar daddy and want to take her ass somewhere, but she chose to be the responsible parent. Oh shit, what I do? So, I wouldn't be mad at you if you said, okay, this is toxic. Every time we're around you, you're belittling me. You talk shit about my mama. You know, you don't even know your damn grandkids' names. Like, the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Hell, he ain't there no way. So, you just writing them off. Hell, you just gonna have some extra food in Thanksgiving. Seems like that's the only time he fuck with you when you cooking, honey. So, I wouldn't be mad at you if you wrote the nigga off. I don't. You know, and it's not like you wish him bad. You just like, this is not a good relationship. I'm good. And keep it over there. It is what it is. Now, if you feel more comfortable doing it in a letter, then, damn, did I send it? doing it in a letter, then by all means do it. Because I wouldn't want somebody, every time they talk to me, they acting like, you know, I'm beneath them and you talking shit about my mama, bruh. And she the one who raised us. Your kids, your responsibility, your blood. But you want to tell me about what everybody else. Maybe I would have been like, well, maybe I could have been a doctor, bitch, if you would have stayed around and helped a motherfucker through college and shit. You got all this money, but oh, shit, run me some tuition, bruh. Oh, you can't? Oh, then shut the fuck up. Because they daddy probably put them through school. That's why they lawyers and doctors. Your ass don't, nigga, you don't even bring a whole motherfucking kids meal, bitch. So get your judging ass up out my face. I mean, I know you can't cuss because, you know, it's your daddy and everything, but I'm just saying. The nerve, honey. The nerve. Who else? It says, hey, Candy, short and sweet. My hubby of 12 years was the breadwinner for half of our marriage. When I was pregnant with our son, I found out he was cheating on me. Basically, young, ignorant, and not having anyone to confide in, I forgave him and never mentioned it again because I chose to stay. When we found out that I was pregnant for the second time, he wanted me to work if I wanted to keep the baby, or I could get rid of it and continue to stay at home with my son. Child, I know, right? So I worked a 12-hour shift during my entire pregnancy. Ooh, girl, you a good one. Started my own business, and within a year of their birth, I had a house built. In the meantime, he was cheating, but I didn't care because I needed a sitter, and I don't trust anyone to watch my babies. So now the tables have turned. I'm the breadwinner. He can't find a job. I have no feelings for him at all, in caps, and he knows it. I've only let him stay because he's all my babies know, and I refuse to bring another man in my household. He knows that he's here only for babysitting purposes and to get on his feet, but I guess he would rather lay on his back. We live in a small town, so everybody thinks we are a perfect couple. Even though I've had clients tell me who he's sleeping with for years. I know, right? Shaking my head. It's crazy because we are friends and we don't argue. I will say that in the past 3 years he has changed, but fuck that. It's too damn late. So now, forward on. So now I've met someone who I'm kind of feeling and I can relate to. Neither one of us are looking for a relationship, but we enjoy each other's conversations because the majority of our time is spent with kids. He's a single dad. So in general, what do you think about the situation? Please give it to me straight, no chaser. I'm sure you can give me advice based on what I wrote, but let me know if you want more of the details. I mean, really, there is no advice. I mean, you pretty much told me you're not bringing another man in your house. You're keeping him there because he can watch your kids. He knows he's a glorified babysitter. And now you talking to a dude's conversations because y'all both like each other's combo. I mean, what you want me to tell you? I mean, there's nothing to tell you. You told me. I ain't fucking with this nigga. This nigga know I ain't fucking with him. He only here as a babysitter. He know he's only here as a babysitter. And I'm talking to this guy over here. Because you didn't say y'all was fucking. You said y'all ain't looking for a relationship, but y'all like each other's conversation. But there is an update. Let me see. It says, hey, Candy. Well, I know that you haven't done a Sweet Solutions yet, but things have changed since I sent you that email. The day after I sent it, my hubby came home the next day employed. I tend to let things build up and I explode after I sent the email. Things are going well right now. He has always helped me out with the business when he was unemployed. But I think it's best for everyone to have their own. As for my friend, he's still around and we are still cool. I think I just needed a shoulder for a moment. Well, I won't bother you anymore. Happy holidays to you and your family. Child, so, well, yeah, there you go. Well, alrighty. Good luck. You know, sometimes shit ain't just black or white. I guess sometimes shit just pops out. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to look at the What is it? The subject lines. What's this one? Okay. Hey Candy, been a sweetie for 2 years now, and I love it. Laugh out loud. But here's my situation. I am an up-and-coming artist in NYC, and I have a slight problem. My mentor, who is an artist here in NYC as well, let's say his name is Will. I'm on his team. He created a web series on me, giving people all news on his up-and-coming album and everything that he's doing. But because I'm a part of his team, he doesn't want me to release any music until we start the web series. But keep in mind, we are both a part of the same music group and company. When it was first brought to me, I was super excited, but the CEO of the company brought to me his point of view. It seems to be more benefiting Will more than me. I've been writing some real dope music that can be released soon, and that the CEO wants to put my stuff out, but the web series is kind of hindering me from creating a new name for myself through my music. Though this web series is a great opportunity for me to put who I am out there, I would have to then prove to the world that I am more than my personality on the web series. That I am also a serious R&B singer that is singing about real life situations and things that happen to me. I don't want to be known as the funny dude in the web series more than I'm known for my music. But at the same time, I really love Will. That's my older brother, and he believed in me from day one. I don't want to let him down, but at the same time, I'm trying to make it too. We're all trying to get that collaboration with Jay and Bay at some point. All right. Shoot for the stars. I'm scared that if I go against Will and release music before I do the web series, he'll drop me from his team or be upset with me. I honestly don't know what to do. I don't know how he's going to feel if the plans for the web series are shut down. I want to do it, but at the same time, I want people to know that I am a serious artist before I start the web series and show people a different side of me. And now there's another artist signed who is kind of taking the shine from me. I've had music recorded and ready to be recorded since summer 2014. But the other artist has come and only did one song and is getting pushed to be released this year. However, I was supposed to be released this year as well. The web series hasn't even been released, and we've only filmed one episode, yet the other artist is getting the push that I worked a whole year for. I did a performance upstate, and there was so much momentum from that performance that I could have released something, but I was kept from it. I even had an argument with Will and told him that he was dragging his feet with me. He has a tendency to not really focus on one thing at a time and stresses himself out. I'm really ready, but I feel like I'm being left behind. What should I do? Well, first off, honey, here's the thing. You said, I don't want to do it because I don't want to make him mad, and he might drop me from the team. It sounds like that's what the fuck should happen. He ain't worried about your ass. He's pushing somebody who just got signed. He pushing himself. And he ain't really, doing shit for you is what it sounds like. He may have believed in you to sign you, but he signed you to put you on the shelf. Now, you could look at it like, this nigga might do some work. Let me sign this nigga and put him on the shelf. He may be competition. That's another way you can look at it too. Because if somebody believes in you and they sign you, they're not going to just sit on your ass. They're not. Especially if it's independent, because, that's work. Even with a major. If a major signs you, I guarantee you, somebody watching me right now knows somebody who signed to somebody's record label. Been signed to them forever and ain't dropped shit. Want to know why? Because they sign a lot of people you'll never see in fucking life unless you know them personally. And they eat up the budget. Like they want to get the money. And then they just sit your ass down somewhere. It's just how it goes. So it's sounding to me from what you wrote. Now, if you left some shit out, I don't know what to tell you about that. From what you wrote, it sounds like you may want to get your shit popping. Because if you continue to wait on someone else to get your shit right, you're going to be waiting on your damn life. You don't want to wait on somebody else to decide when you can make a move. You feel what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit. If I waited on somebody else to bring my ass to America, honey, I mean, no. And like, y'all know my story, 2000 and a dream. Brought my ass from Germany with 2 kids, my daughter, and my sister's ass with $2,000, bitch. Hey, what if I was scared? Oh, I better wait. I might want to wait till my mama come. And then, ain't no telling where I'd be. You know, I don't know. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Who knows? But, I carved out a pretty decent life for myself. You cannot wait on somebody else to make your dreams come true. You've been waiting. And ain't shit popped off. Right? That's what you told me. So it's time to stop waiting. And if it's your brother, like you say he is, like, you may look at him like your brother, but what's he looking at you at? Because if he's your brother, he would be like, I understand. You know, you gotta make your own way. And y'all still be cool. But if you think that telling this man, hey, you know, I'm going to do this first. You know, I've been waiting for a minute. I'm just ready to go out there and, you know, see what happens. And if you are so scared to tell him that you think he's going to be scared and drop you, then, 1, he ain't your brother. And 2, he don't give a fuck about you. And that could be the situation. Maybe that's what you're scared to find out. But either way, if you're trying to do something for you, don't wait on nobody else to give you no opportunity. Hell fuck no. You bust down them fucking doors and do what you gotta do. And that's going for anybody. Don't wait on somebody to make your dreams come true. Don't sit around waiting on somebody to open the door. You understand what I'm saying? In order for you to walk through that motherfucker, you better start taking control of your own shit. It's 2015, honey. Y'all better work it out there. That's all I'm saying. Better work it out. I mean, you just pretty much told me I've been with him. We ain't done shit. He's pushing his music. They just signed a new person. They pushing his music. He don't want me to do nothing. He wants me to do a web series that we only shot 1 episode of, and they ain't doing shit with that shit. If you would have read your own email, child, you wouldn't have hit me up. I love you though, but do you. That don't mean you gotta leave them behind if they cool. Y'all can still be cool. Y'all can still do collaborations. You can still do the web series. But like you said, you want to be known as an artist first, and then people can see you at, oh, he got a funny side. He, you know, and I get that. I get that. I do. So, you know, work it out, babe. But I damn sure wouldn't keep staying around waiting for somebody to control my destiny. No, sirree, Bob, I would not. I was looking for one. I seen one that said I should have just killed. Oh, there we go. Let's see what this say. After this, the last one's kind of lengthy. Okay. It says, I'm going to make this as short as possible, but it will be hard and I'll use fake names. Thank you, girl. Okay. I am 29. I had my first child when I was 20. I went to stay with my cousin Kim when her daughter was 1. My Aunt Rita and cousin Mike, who was Kim's mom and younger brother, stayed next door to her. We are related because our grandparents married each other. One night, Mike asked if I wanted to go to the club, and I said yes, since I didn't usually go out and my kids were with their father. I drove. I was sitting in the club and only ordered 2 drinks, both pineapple and rum. I could handle more, but by the second drink, I started feeling woozy. Not drunk, but more so high. My stomach started to hurt, so I gave Mike the keys to the car and told him to drive. I slept the whole way home. The next thing I remember was being cold in my room and looking up and seeing dreads. I knew Mike was having sex with me, but I was too weak to stop it. Wait, y'all cousins though, right? Let me see. To stop it. I was saying stop in my head, but my body would not move. I don't remember anything else, not even going back to sleep. Around 7 a.m., Kim came home from work and woke me up and asked why I was asleep on the bed like that. Half on, half off, but still in my dress. I got in the shower and realized my lady parts were sore, and only then did I realize what had happened. I cried and cried and cried all day, but I felt ashamed and never told Kim. My crying stopped and turned into rage, and I was pissed. The only solution I could come up with to ease my pain was to rid this world of that parasite. Later that night, Kim went to work and I went next door and told Mike to come over. I proceeded to have protected sex with him, and the whole time I asked, is that what he wanted? And of course he said yes over and over. Then I asked, was he thirsty and mixed a concoction that I knew for a fact would stop his heart in a few hours. Girl, don't make me unexcessive. You know shit, they gonna come. The people gonna come get me, bitch, cause I know. Girl, you gonna get me arrested. They gonna think I knew the whole time. Lord, where we at? She trying to pull me into this bullshit. Where we at? She said they gonna stop his heart, Jesus. In a few hours, I told him to come in the kitchen, watched him take a few sips, but before he could finish, I snatched it from him and threw it in the sink. All I could muster up to say was, get the fuck out. He looked at me like he was stupid and left. The next morning when Kim was cooking breakfast, Mike came over and I just stared at him and felt numb. He went in the kitchen and was talking to Kim, then came out and said hi to me, and I laughed in pure shock. Kim darted out of the kitchen and was looking at me as if she knew what happened. I felt more ashamed because I could never tell anyone what happened because I willingly had sex with him after to disarm him so I could get rid of him. A few days later, Mike got locked up, and a while later, I found out I'm pregnant. Bitch. And I know it's Mike's because I did not have sex with anyone else. I moved back with my mom, and I did not have the money to have an abortion, so I had him, and he looked just like Mike, bitch. One more twisted addition to this story is when my son was about 6 months, I went to Kim's house, and she referred to my son as her nephew, not her little cousin, which means she knows something. Not the rape part, I hope, since she had next to no reaction, but the consensual sex, yes. It has been 7 years, and I have since gotten married, moved out of state, and have one more child. How I handled that was so fucking ridiculous and stupid, but I was young and dumb. I know I'm completely fine with telling my family what happened because this is a burden like no other. But what about my son? He now believes my husband is his dad. Do I tell him later? Not to mention my husband knows about the rape part, but not about me having sex with him to kill him part. We're getting a divorce, so do I even need to say anything? All in all, my son is my main concern. Please help me. I mean, girl. Okay, okay. So, is Mike still in prison? One, do you plan on telling your family? Two, three, if you plan on telling your family, then you might as well tell your soon-to-be ex-husband. Because, I mean, it's going to get out. It's going to get out. If you don't plan on telling your family, then I wouldn't tell the husband either. Y'all about to be divorced. Fuck it, that'll be the baby got a daddy. You know, you never know. Even though that man's been there this whole time since you've been married, niggas switch up quick. They switch up quick. So, you know, if you're not going to tell your family, I wouldn't tell, no, girl, at least leave well enough alone. Leave well enough alone, girl. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry that happened to you. And you know, and that, you know, Lord talked to you and you stopped from killing the man, honey. Because, you know, girl, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Now, the other cousin, Kim, you said she called the baby her nephew instead of a cousin. You might want to ask that bitch, what you know, bitch? I would ask, what you calling your nephew for? That's your cousin all damn day. What you calling him that You know, I look around the room when I ask, because, you know, like, you might have to make that bitch a cocktail, too. Nah, don't make a cocktail. But now, girl, if you ain't about to tell, if you ain't gonna tell your family, I wouldn't tell him. I mean, because really, because what it's going to do is it's going to divide your family. Because there's going to be people who believe you. There's going to be people who believe him. Because once you tell your family and they go tell him, he'll be like, nah, that bitch caught me over. We fucked. You know, or whatever the case may be. Then that's going to be a whole nother thing in the story. So then some of the people who believe you going to look at you a little different. And it's just going to be a bunch of mess. So if you done moved away and you got a whole nother life and you doing you, I would leave that in my past. You know, in case, unless you plan on coming back. You know, like Jason to kill that motherfucker. You know that's what Jason was killing. Jason was killing the family, honey. In the early movies, he was just killing family. So, unless you plan on pulling the Jason, I would, you know, fuck that. Leave that shit where it's at. Your baby got a daddy. We good. You know, even though the ex-husband is becoming ex-husband, he took on that role. I wouldn't even, But like I said, if you plan on telling, then... Unless you, I mean, you can always say he lying, you know, because he will bring it up. He will say, nah, that bitch called me over. We fucked. We fucked. She the one who called me over. That's going to come up. Even if you just tell the rape part, that's going to come up. So, you can always act like he lying, but it's still going to divide the family. You ain't going to know who going to believe who, how it's going to pop off. So unless it's just eating you alive, honey, and you feel like it has to be told, I'd gone about my business with that one. And the only reason I'm saying that is because he already in jail. I mean, like you said, you worried more about your son right now. And him finding out he's a product of cousins and, you know, and people going to be family. You know how some family members are. They can't wait just to talk anything about your ass. And then it's going to go down to the baby. He going to find out. You know, it's just a lot. And if you've been gone all these years, I'd put that shit in my past. I would. And if you do feel like you're telling, just get ready for every scenario. Because please believe, once you tell, somebody going to go tell him. Probably Kim's ass, since she feel like she know y'all done fucked and stuff. And, you know, it's going to open up a whole nother can of worms, child. So, it depends what's on your heart. If it's heavy on your heart that you need to tell people, then, baby, speak your heart. Let your heart sing shit. But if you feel like that's in the past, I've closed that chapter, I'm worried about my baby, I don't want him to have to go through this dumb shit that's going to pop off over here. He got a daddy, moving on, we good. And then go with option number 2. Child. You know, I don't even want to do the closer. I'm just like, wow. But I guess I should, you know. As always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, honey. Lord, goodness, you about to stop that nigga's heart. Nigga collapse. Nigga, you was about to have complete and total organ failure, bruh. Lord have mercy. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and things. Shout out to everybody who's been donating to the GoFundMe now for the blackout, honey. We had another YouTuber coming. Some of y'all may know him as Hot China. He was, a few years ago, his video went viral because he was Soulja Boy's boyfriend. He outed Soulja Boy. He's coming. And we're going to have some performances and things like that, you know. But yeah, so if you can, click the link below and help donate to the blackout. And if you can't, still send your love. You know, go buy a t-shirt or something. But I can't wait to see everybody's coming. See, it's going so. It's May, y'all. It's already May. It'll be here in no time. So, all right, babies, let me get up out of here. And bless you, baby. Yeah, honey. Write me on Facebook. Or maybe not, because, you know, I mean, yeah, write me on Facebook. Let me know how you doing and what had happened and stuff. Oh, this is a new one, too. Yeah, girl. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on, child. All right, y'all. Until next time. That baby said, nigga, you must die. Romeo must die, nigga. Your question will be answered on the next incident. You know what I should have asked? Well, you must have had him get the drinks or something. Because obviously he drugged your ass. But you ain't get it from the waitress. Whew.